Hello and welcome to the Storytell to Sell experience. This is a special edition, and I will be interviewing one of my clients, and you're going to hear what he has to say. So, my name is Dr. Christy Iwuchukwu, and I teach my clients how to create captivating and memorable talks that help them get booked as presenters, help them stand out in the marketplace, and attract more of their ideal clients with ease using the power of storytelling to increase sales and conversions. When it comes to crafting your compelling talks, stories, and narratives, one size doesn't fit all. That's right. I show my clients how to tailor-make their design narratives to have a greater impact and influence. And today, I'm introducing one of my clients, Gordon Walker. Welcome, Gordon. Welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Christy, for having me.
So you recently had an opportunity to be a part of Storytell to Sell experience, youth development training. And that's what we're going to talk about. So Gordon, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're up to.
Oh, my name is Gordon Scott Walker Jr. I always say my whole name. Love it. I am the owner of Pneuma Wellness and Spa. It's actually Greek. Pneuma is Greek, which means that which gives life to the body, to breathe again and fresh wind. Of course, I am a massage technician. I am a #1 best-selling Amazon book for a book.
Yeah.
I probably said that backwards, but you get it.
I get it.
I am a Zumba instructor, yoga instructor, amongst the other things that I love to do, of course. So you can probably tell that my niche is wellness, and you would be correct. So anything dealing with wellness is what I love to focus and hone in on.
Awesome.
And that's me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So I really want to find out from you how has it been for you taking the course Storytell to Sell experience? How has it been for you overall? What can you share before we talk more on the specifics?
Empowering, insightful, brought a lot of clarity, yet brought out some insecurities because of anytime you want to tell your story. For me, I don't really like to talk about my story. So that was part of, okay, how am I going to sound? What am I going to say? You know what? You're trying to prep yourself on so much not to say. So that way, it's almost like for me, I still have a somewhat of an image. So it just allowed me to, again, try to prep. But of course, Dr. Christy, you were actually, and you're very good at what you do. That's all I'm going to say. You're very good at what you do. So definitely brought out, I'm going to say, the best or the next level in me. So that's my overall response to that question.
Awesome. Awesome. So let me hear on specific. Basically, what was your challenge before joining the course? What was your challenge when it comes to sharing your story, presentation, or speaking in general?
My challenge was just being able to tell my story. That was, again, it, and sticking to a topic that actually is the topic versus, I call it abstract thinking or abstract topics. You basically put a whole bunch of subjects and think it's one, but it's really not. So that was mine. That was definitely mine. And again, it's just talking was definitely most challenging.
Wow. So what skills have you learned upon completing this course? What skills?
Actually, talking. Social, it wouldn't be like social. It's going to be talking, telling my story was definitely a skill for me. Again, staying on the subject or the topic that you're talking about, eliminating distractive words, and making sure that we call it cueing, aligns with what you're speaking about. So if your hand or your hand gestures are going backward while you're saying I'm propelling forward, that's not in alignment to what you're saying. So it can definitely be confusing for the audience that you're definitely talking to.
So when it comes to the skills that you have learned, I know you have few different specialties. How has this really helped you?
Okay, so like even when I'm learning to go or talk and video, and when I go live or when I just record, at least before I do I mess up like 1,000 times. But it helps me. I make sure that I am one clear and concise of what I'm talking about. I work on my time frame, Dr. Christie. Yes, okay? Yes, I work on my time frame. So if I say, hey, I'm going to do 2 minutes, I literally stay within the 2 minutes. And again, my cueing, see, I'm trying to do it even with you. Like it helps me, it helps me understand and my audience what I am projecting or definitely trying to say. And I stick within time. Yes. So I do that's what I've been doing. And I'm thinking about where I am. I know about this TED Talk. Oh yes. So I'm still practicing a little bit more before I sign up, Dr. Christie, but I'm going to be on TED Talk soon. Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
wait. I cannot wait to watch you. That will really be awesome. That will be great. So talk to me. If somebody else is coming to take this class, this course, and they are watching right now, because people are going to see you and they may want to take this course as well. Talk to me and tell me, why should they take this course and what to expect.
I would say if you don't want to be ashamed of your story, if you know that you have a story to tell and you need someone to pull it out, hey, yeah, you the go to. I'm gonna call you definitely the doctor for real. And because it's just going to the next level. If you want to go to the next level, if you again you have a story to tell, but yet you're hiding behind something. Maybe you're just hiding, and you're hiding behind fear, or you just know you need that push. Uh, Narrate your story. Dr. Christie is to go to. I remember I was sharing a story I definitely was trying to hold back, and she knew immediately when we got our feedback. She said, "You were shedding," and I was like, "Ooh, wow." And I'm sitting here trying to make sure that I stay within. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm trying to be all normal, but she got me, and it was like, oh God, now what is she gonna think? But after she told me exactly what she thought and how I can better um, talk or and project within time all the feedback I needed, she didn't make me feel like it was bad. She didn't make my story feel like it was bad. It was like almost like she actually could relate to my story, and she let me know it was okay to have that type of story to tell. it, it made it worthwhile. So it definitely.
Awesome. So basically, in what I will expand a little bit more on what he's talking about, the process that we go through during the course, regardless of what your story is about, Listen, when you have somebody supporting you, it makes a big difference. Oftentimes, we think our story is for us, but I can tell you that if you can share that story, you never know whose life you're going to impact. But sometimes it may be scary. You may not have the confidence, you may not have the clarity to tell that story. And that's why I always share with the people that I coach, when you know exactly what to do, when you can put, it's like putting your address wherever you're going. When you put an address on that GPS, it will take you there. But without the address on the GPS of where you're going, you may get there, but it's going to take you a while. And so, if you are out there and you are looking for somebody to help you, support you, pull those stories out of you, the stories that you have been holding on for a long time, you never know who's going to benefit from that story until you share it, because your story matters and your story can't wait any longer. Others are waiting on you for their own transformation. And so, Gordon, I appreciate you. And do you have anything else to share, or how can people get a hold of you on what your specialty is?
Yes. So I have a few social medias that I am on. Facebook, which Dr. Christie is so big on. The Facebook. You can reach me, Numa Wellness and Spa LLC, on there, or you can actually reach my personal, Gordon Scott Walker Jr., if you so choose. On Instagram, it's numa.wiz. I am on LinkedIn at Numa Wellness and Spa. I have Twitter, Numa Wellness and Spa again. Or you can contact me 302-990-8907. I'll also have a wellness banquet, my first ever getting out of my comfort zone. God's vision that he been telling me to do for like 2-3 years now. But of course we had COVID, so it definitely wasn't going to happen. But other than that, my first ever wellness banquet, it is being held Saturday, October 21st, 2023, located in Dover, Delaware. So I'm just excited about, and I'm going to tell a little bit of my story and use it there. So
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Listen, I thank you for being a part of my own journey. And I can't wait to see you for the TED Talk. I am so waiting. Don't forget to let me know when you're going, because I want to be there to watch it. So thank you so much. Until next time, I'll see you around. Bye
yeah,
bye.